It's the opening day of the West Virginia Spring Gobbler season.
Raise your voice to the sky, sing if you're free. Underneath the mighty trees is where we long to be. In the whisper of leaves, in the rustle of the breeze, we find our soul released out in the wild, wild free.
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, April the 20th, and I'm out here solo hunting today. Jared had to work. It's the opening day of the West Virginia Spring Gobbler season. So I'm set up in my blind. I've been here for about 30 minutes. Got the decoy set out. I'm ready for some action. Haven't threw out the first call yet, but I'm sure you can hear all the birds singing. So just stick with us. Hopefully today is going to see some action. It's light enough now. You can see where I got the decoys. And just up above them, right in that general area right there where that log goes across. That's where I've been seeing them. Of course, we've had the scratching right out here in front of the blind. I've got the rangefinder with me. I'm going to try to figure out what the range is to right there. But you can see where I'm zooming back in. See how far that is. So I'll get ready and put out some calls. Real in. Just have to wait and see what happens. Got my green-eyed monster right here. So if they get close, I'll put the pot call away. Y'all stay with us. I hear a hen back over that way. I hear some gobblers, at least two. That way. Last year, that's how it started. They were back there, and they worked their somebody else over here hunting. That might be a hen I hear, but that might be somebody else. I think there's one person over here that hunts back that way. Just have to wait. Just wait it out. Don't overcall. Just wait it out. Exciting. Already heard the first one. I need to get my rangefinder out. I haven't checked that yet. I'm not going to call anymore. I am going to get that rangefinder though. Plus, I need to put this on. Decoys. She saw the deer or the turkey. they're spooking the deer. That makes 5 I've seen already. Well, it's about 8:52, going on 9 o'clock. I got a squirrel out here in front of me. I've seen a total of 8 deer already. And the thing is, the turkey decoys out there spook them. I guess because they've just not seen them in here, but I mean, they've seen turkeys. Maybe those decoys don't look real enough. Maybe that's the reason why I've had bad luck with using decoys. But heard them hens when I started the call this morning. Heard some hens, heard some gobblers, and then they done exactly what they did last year. They went up. They sound like they was across this hollow, and they went up, and then they just got quiet. Haven't heard nothing else. Seen them deer. Seen this squirrel sitting right here. And he don't even care I'm here talking. Of course, I'm in the blind. He can't see me. But, gonna stay at it. Gonna be in here until I have to get out of the woods, which is at 1 o'clock. The reason why I keep looking back that way is I've seen some movement. Generally, that's the way them turkeys come. Well, they have in the past. But it could have been another deer. So, just want to give a little update. I'm in here for the duration. We'll see what happens. Okay, I got a little bit of lull in the action right now. It's well after 9. Seen some deer. Seen some squirrels. Heard them hens early this morning. Had a couple gobblers sound off too. Did it for a while and then they just shut up. And they were way across over on the other, across the holler. And the pattern we seen last year, they go up the holler, then they circle around and come back over this way. So we'll see if that holds out. But what I was going to do is, use self-video. And I know this is supposed to be turkey hunting, but it's kind of a lull moment right now. I've got the Canon 800, R800 on this tripod. I've got a GoPro mount right here, which I can use with the DJI Osmo action camera, which is mounted right there. And it's on a selfie stick with legs. Got the New View hunting vest, Bushnell rangefinder, turkey call, my favorite striker, bottle of water, extra strikers. Over here on the shotgun, got the trusty old 870 with that choke tube that Jeremiah Ferguson gave to me. Got the Tacticam Solo Extreme 1 mounted on there to try to maybe get some shot with it if I have a turkey come in. And of course, bag with the camera gear. That's a lot to carry in, but when you're self-filming, that's what you gotta do. So I'm gonna get quiet, get back to hunting. It's almost 11 o'clock. Haven't heard another peep since about 7:15. Seen at least 4, 5, 6 squirrels. And those 8 deer, it was a total of 8 that I seen. Had 3 that came up this way, and one that got right here. Seen the decoys and just bolted. Got over on that hillside over there and blew. The other 2 stood right there. Then I had 2 that come down through here. Got right over in this spot over here. Seen the decoys. Blew, took off back up that way. Then about 15 minutes later or so, 20 minutes later maybe, I seen another one way up there come down the road. I was watching, it acted like it wanted to go this way. And stood there and watched. And then I seen another one. And it might have been the same 2. And then I had one more that I seen. Oh, it was further down that way. And it didn't even bother coming up here. It just went across. But it's just it's a nice morning being out here. It's 43 degrees right now. Like I said, it's almost 11. And I've seen plenty of wildlife, heard the birds. Haven't seen no real turkeys yet, but I heard them. And checked out my Tacticam on the shotgun, make sure it was going to work. I've had that for several years and have not really gotten the chance to use it because, as I've told you many times in all of our other videos, when the action happens, a lot of times it's just so quick. You don't have time to think, turn on this camera, turn on that camera, and you don't get those kill shots. And I know a lot of you that watch the channel, that's what you want to see. But like I said, when you self-film, you don't see that much. Some get it done and can do it, but it's not like TV. TV, you got a cameraman, somebody that you pay to film your hunts. So, like I said, in the on our logo, we keep it real, and sometimes we might get it, sometimes we may not. But enough of that. I think I'll get the call out. Just see. I haven't called in 30-45 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. I'll give another 30-45 minutes and I'll try to call again. But the one thing I've learned is don't call too much. So I've sat here watching these squirrels run back and forth. I've sat here and called some purrs, some clucks, some yelps, and wait 30 minutes. Call again. And then I'd put it down and let go an hour before I call again. Well, just want to give an update. Well, it's 15 after 12. I've got 45 minutes left. And I have not seen anything at all other than squirrels. I have been entertained all day, all morning into noon, by squirrels. Yeah, I had them deer early this morning, just after light. And the rest of the day it's been squirrels. But heard them birds this morning, right at daylight. Like I said, they were over that way, and across the holler, and that's on property that we really don't have permission to hunt on, at least as far as I know. It's Jared's neighbor, and it's easier just to hunt here on this side. But last year we seen it a few times, and birds would be on that holler over there in the morning, and they go up, circle around the head of the holler, and then work their way back around here. Now, my Guard Pro trail camera that's set out up there about where the decoys are, those pictures I had in late March of looked like 3 gobblers in that bunch and some hens. It was always just after 1 o'clock. But it's been windy today. Temperature now is only 47. So it's been a great hunt. Even though I haven't seen nothing. Heard them this morning. Got me a little excited. But probably I'll wrap it up here in about the next 30 to 40 minutes. Got to be out of the woods by 1. So I'm going to give it that little bit more time. I might call again. I've called once since, well, I've called twice since the last video I shot, talking about how long I was waiting to call, and just trying to see if I could hear them answer back or something, give me an indication they were working their way back around here. But like I said, it's been windy. Don't know if anybody's ever had this problem before, but standing around or sitting around here looking and looking, and you're using decoys, and you're looking around and looking around, and there's a breeze, and you catch the movement out of the corner of your eye, and you happen to look and you see the tail end of a turkey, and it's your decoy. So I got caught off guard a few times, but let me get the camera turned back around. I'm not going to do a closing yet, because you don't know what's going to happen in the next 45 minutes. So let me get it turned back around on them decoys. Well, everybody, I want to thank you for watching. Wish there had been a lot more action with the turkeys going on other than the decoys. But appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more. It just started. We got 5 weeks of spring gobbler season. So, as we're fond of saying, see you out here in the woods. Thanks for watching.